tuned in into Nibs TV, where we talk about strength of a woman. And today's topic is relationship. And we have our guest from Nibs Technical College and also our audience. You welcome our guest.
Thank you.
So tell us all about who you are, what you do, and where you come from.
So thank you so much. My name is Edna. I'm from Jinjeru, but I'm here at Nibs College. And I come from a family of three, my mom, my brother, and myself. And I have had a very rough life, but I have gone through it. Most of it is through relationships, but I have handled it in that manner of where I am right now.
So in you handling the relationships, so there are topics about relationships. So what handling were you against?
So there are different types of relationships, as you know. There's a relationship between God, relationship between friends, between parents, between partners to partners, married people. There are many, but I do all of them. But mostly there's this thing about relationship between two genders that is still on the chase with the young people. So that is how we chase on it.
So how can you define relationships?
So a relationship is, let's say it's an agreement between people. There's love inside us, all of us, no matter how hard you are or how you cannot form love. But love is between two people who are ready to share it with each other. You can share it physically or mentally or emotionally, because physically meaning that there's these things that you do at your places, like there's sex, there's companionship, and there's mental, where you help each other in entrepreneurship, in businesses, and there's emotional, where you have someone that you can help you who has rough things in life.
So, okay, now basing the relationship part of the partners. My first question, is it good to date?
Yes.
In that, our tender age, and as our parents say, it's not good to date when you're in school. Or you should not get or have sex before marriage. So what's your advice on that? Because I can have a boyfriend, you can have a boyfriend, but I'm at the age that my parents don't want me to have.
Yes.
So what's your take in that?
So it's not only the parents that say that sex before marriage is the same. It is in the Bible, as you all know that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is something that many people don't consider it. When you do it, you already done it, and you say it sharpita, as you say. But it is something that you live with it for the rest of your life. And there are those who will say that I'm waiting till marriage, and they will do that. But there are others who in between will say I'm waiting till marriage, but they will not reach that point. And there are others that won't say anything, but they'll just find themselves there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in these relationships, I say it is good to date, but they say don't date because it's a distraction. Mm-hmm. You're in school studying. That is what you're doing in school, especially in high school and in primary school.
So what's the specific age of dating then?
I can't have a specific date, but you're too young to date. There's a take in that. There's a young age that you can date, and people are like, you're dating in this age.
But these days, but our age, we always have the one that we call Chababacha Mama.
Yes, that one is a game we used to play there. You just play you're the mother and the father. You have kids. You're building a house there with don't know what. There's that. That is how it starts. Mm-hmm. When you grow, your friends are then you grow attracted to each other. You see, there are others who say that they fell in love in class 8. They went through high school together, college together, and then they got married.
Some of them is a lie.
Yeah, they can be a lie, but some of them can be true also. But it is good to date when you are ready. Some of them do it because other people are doing it, or because you're like, I need someone to love me. You know, you can grow in a place where, like I said, I'm from a single parent. I didn't grow with the love of my father. So I want to find love in someone who's a male person. Mm-hmm. So I'll go and date. And that dating, I'll have a breakup. I'll learn how what is a breakup. I'll get hurt. I go back. Now the cycle starting over again. And you don't know which age. Because maybe your parent, your dad or your mom left you when you're too young. In that young age, you find love in this. When you're playing Chababacha Mama, that age, you start growing it. That's when you see the girls who have best friends who are guys.
Yeah.
That's true. And there are guys who have best friends who are ladies.
Now, and to that, is it good to have a best friend which is, for example, me and having a best friend which is a guy, and still I'm dating, and these best friend things will make my relationship get to some places that people are saying now me and my best friend we always go hanging out, we do such things, but me and my boyfriend we can't. So what comes about that? Because it's leading to someone being heartbroken or having stress over somebody, which somebody is not supposed to have stress over somebody.
Yeah. Okay. When you started with your best friend before you met your boyfriend. That is true.
Yeah.
So your best friend has a bigger part in your life, but it will reach a time that you will have limit between yourselves, because you have a guy now. There's some things that you are doing that you cannot do right now because you have a guy. Because he also has that feelings. He knows that you are his girlfriend and he's your boyfriend, but you still know that you have a best friend somewhere. So when you do that, that is why it is advisable you have a boyfriend. Tell your best friend, because you're with your boyfriend. Maybe I'm Jewy. Then I could just forget the things that you used to do. Like there's a way you hug or the way you make jokes, and then the guy is like, okay, I didn't know this. So it is good to tell the other friend. You share. If you have, you have. If you don't have, you don't have.
Okay. Now to the second question. In these relationships, there are things that come about stress emotionally. So how can somebody overcome the emotions when one has been hurt?
So many of these stories that you hear about people getting stressed, killing themselves, others doing stuff, I don't understand actually. I've tried to understand, but I don't know.
Because of love.
It's love, yes, but it's love. Love is what you share, but it is not entitled to make it to take your life actually, because you have not gone outside the world. Umekaa tu Kiambu. You've dated in Kiambu. Now you know the guys of Kiambu heartbreak you. Now you want to kill yourself because you've been in Kiambu, because those guys have dated you, have hurt you. You have not gone to Nairobi searching for someone else who's better, or going to somewhere else finding someone. That is people who want to stick there, like hutaki to explore. But I'm not saying you go and explore to say, acha niende nitafute Kiambu kuna moja. You have another one in Naivasha. As in those these.
But that's how life is. If somebody is not working for you, step up. But stepping up will lead you to getting yourself.
Yes, that is what now they do. When you're in Kiambu and you dated that someone, don't make as if everyone else is like that person. Atinoki has heartbroken me. Now that is over. It is not over, because there's always someone out there for you. As they say, kuna mtu wangu huko, bibi yangu iko huko nje. There kunayo. But don't stay in one place. Don't make yourself feel that you're not worthy because of someone who will leave you and go have his life back. Your life is more worthy than that love that he gave. Take it for granted. Because sometimes we love with all our heart. That is the mistake that we do. We love with all our heart. Don't love with all your heart. When you love with your heart, take your mind with it. Take your mind with it. Travel with both of them.
Okay, on that, taking mind with it. So is it a must I go explore with men or girls? Or I go to a bar and take all the Hennessy, the whole Jameson and spend my money because a lady or a guy just made my life so miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Or I go to the counties that are killing people because a girl can't, because you're angry and whatever, you say I can't date him because he doesn't have money, he's not cute enough. Even if we go and hang out, I will not be with him. Which now, as ladies, we are coming about now. Even life is miserable to us in dating.
So in that, it is a way of showing your weakness actually. Because how can you move from there and go and drink? And that will also make you weak. In that bar that you're going, you will drink. What is the influence of drinking? You don't understand yourself actually. You're gone now. You're a goner. You don't know what will happen to you, whether you sleep on the streets, whether someone will take you. You don't know what happens. And that will remain there for the rest of your life. What happens to you? It is something that you really need to focus on. That is why when you get married, make sure that you and your partner are ready. Because I cannot be ready and you're ready, and make sure that relationship will work. It will not work. That is why you see many households have fights. Because this one was not ready to have a family or stay with someone. She just wanted someone for companionship.
Is there a specific age of getting married?
No, I can say that.
Because you can get somebody
married at 20.
At 20. Mostly it happens in states.
Yeah.
You can find somebody who's at 17 and then the guy is 20 and they're getting married and life is good. But a lady is 30, a man is 40. But the house in there, it's rivals. So, I don't know. Audience, what one needs?
Yes.
Mapenzi ni ngumu. The third one, depression. Is depression coming about me and my partner having not agreeing in something, or is it me having my own perspectives?
It is making your mind think of a lot of things, making conclusions for yourself.
Which conclusions? Mimi sitaki huyu ana date mtu as they say, mtu amebeba, huyu sitaki sijui ako na features zile nzuri, huyu maybe akili yake. There are some who do that.
Yes.
I want somebody who's having a figure, or I want somebody who has a brain, or I want somebody who I want to have family. So I don't know. This life, I don't know.
You can, when you're dating, let's say you've already had a boyfriend, when you saw him the first time, he was perfect, or the lady was perfect.
Yeah.
Then when you're going through, you see someone else, I have a crush on that one. He has now the qualities that I want now. And this one, you already say that he has the qualities. So you're like, should I leave? Should I not leave? Should I go back? Should I not go back? Or maybe you see your ex who's happy than you. You're the one maybe who broke up with him or her.
There's another song which has been sung. Ati Ex Ameiva. You should go search. It's, I don't know, by Tanasha. Because now even these days when you're leaving the ex, maybe even now when they go out and explore life, they'll become even hot than what you expected.
Yeah. That's how like, you'll be like, why did I leave after I would have waited, and maybe this result would have led me now to be with him or her.
Okay. So for the depression and the breakups, what's resulting to them?
Not agreeing on things mostly. That is what happens, because you're agreeing that school naenda na hawa, school nakaa mostly na mabeshte wako. I don't want this, I want this. That is why before you start dating, be friends first. Because you can't tell me you knew someone for 2 weeks and then you're dating. It does not happen like that. You need to take your time and know someone. Even when, just know them. Maybe ulim date na you don't know how he gets angry. And when he does, that is when you realize, hey, he's a monster in another perspective. So be friends, that even when he's angry, in his angry state I should not be here, or maybe I should find a way to calm him down. Mm-hmm. And maybe she does not like this, or maybe he does not like this. So you find your differences and likes and some extra things that you need to figure out for yourself that they should not be telling you.
In this relationship parts, as a lady, maybe there is that term of a guy wants to take out a lady. But in the term, ladies with their own beautiness, when one is called at 2 a.m., the expectation of the lady to go is at 5 p.m. Because anataka kuna hii dress specific, kuna hii makeup specific, kuna hii kitu yote. Tena kuna huu mbaba maybe walikuwa nenda kwa club, then the guy meets up with the friends mpaka amesahau na dem. So in that there's always something that they make up to, the guy will make up in having an argument with the lady. So is it good to have measurements within the person? Is it good that nikipata huyu tuendelea na yeye, or what can I say, kama mi dem nikikuwa beshte yako, maybe I don't know how you are, maybe, but there are some other guys who say let's know each other, but we'll know each other more when you get married. I don't get why men say that, because now even us ladies, when you're trying to have a conversation with a guy, hiyo story nitakwambia baadaye, which are they hiding something, or is it us ladies who don't have full information about men, or is it us ladies who don't want to explore more about men?
It's actually, that is why I've said, before you get into that relationship, you should first know each other. Know each other in the form of like, what is this guy, even like go to dates, go to these clubs, go to dates, see how they react when they are with you. Kama mko na yako alafu akuache aende kwa beshte yako, you'll feel like, you will not give me that attention when you're together now. If right now we're not even together, just friends, then what will he do when we are together now? You should actually know the limits, and also you should limit yourself in what you do as a lady and also as a guy. Limit yourself in that he will have that respect for you, because you have given yourself dignity.
As you've heard, love is not simple. It's simple, it's not simple, either way. So as we are going for a break, let's get your views, your replies. Our SMS number is 27009. Our social media handles at Twitter at Nibs Technical College, also in Instagram. Audience, I hope mko na maswali. Sawa?
Yes.
Sasa ni wakati wa kubonyeza na Safaricom. Bonyeza. Bonyeza ushinde na Safaricom. SMS your name to 29555 and you could win too. Bonyeza. Shika simu, shinda gari, shinda pesa, wewe. Shika simu, shinda gari, shinda pesa, wewe. Shinda wewe. Achie. 1 millionaire daily, 1 pickup weekly, over 1,000 winners daily in cash and airtime. Grand draw 10 million shillings and a pickup.
Kumbuka, nambari ya SMS ni 29555 na unaweza kushinda pia.
Bonyeza ushinde na Safaricom.
Welcome back to our Strength of a Woman. As for those who are joining us, it's our topic today was relationships with our guest Edna, and now we want to get some questions about the love issues, the relationship between ourselves from the audiences. Habari zenyu? Mlisikia mapenzi ni ngumu na ni rahisi. So what's your take on the relationship part? Anyone with a question?
Hi, my name is Nashipai, and my question is, sometimes you find that your heart is really into it, you feel like you've really loved this person, and the conditions are not right, especially according maybe to the way he's treating you, or according to the things that he's showing you that are really telling you you should pack and go, but then your heart is really into it and telling you no, stick there, that's where you belong, things will work out, but then you're living your life full of tears. What should you do?
Now we're back to you. There's the jealous part and the healthy. Yeah.
So in the jealous part, it is part of relationship to be jealous. It is not bad to be jealous because the feeling is there. You'll always be jealous in anything actually. Obviously, there's this jealousy. Hata masomo inakuanga na jealousy. There is jealousy. When you see your friend passing, you do not pass, you feel her feeling, but you still like, hey, I've done my best, and she has done her best also. Also in a relationship, yes, there is jealousy. You'll feel that because you know that his mind is not supposed to be there, but also you yourself, you should control that jealousy because most of the relationships are killed by jealousy. Because you don't want him to hang out with ladies, but they are all around him. And maybe the guy doesn't want guys to be around the lady, and there are guys all around us. We are different genders. We have girls and ladies and guys all around us. So it is part of life to be jealous. But in that jealousy, don't let it go to an extent where you're the one causing your relationship to break up. So I can give you something about my home. My mom and my dad were just like the bad relationship. But I stood up and I told my mom to just pack it in because her heart, yes, was there, but her mind was also manipulated. Her mind was just confused. And when you're confused, you get into depression. That is where you get into stress. And there you're not concentrating on anything. There's that distraction. So when you feel at the first point, you're like, hey, should I stay? Give yourself a chance. The next time, the same, give yourself a chance. But the third time, don't make it go past that time. Because when you do that, it will become a habit. Utasema, hey, leo ninaenda. Then anakuja with something. Then you say, ama nikae. It's like the guy I've said, unaona chali mwingine ako sawa kuliko your guy, or the lady is good looking, that the lady that you have, you decide to stay or you decide to leave. So it is a choice that you have to make. That way I said, your heart is there, but also your mind should be there fully. Don't make it a half-part story. And there is the healthy relationships. There is a healthy relationship where it is about friendship, because friendship is a bond between two people who are ready to deal with any bullshit that both of you go through. Like a best friend, you can handle bullshit. Akuja kupigia simu the leo sijui akwambie everything. It is the same as a relationship. Mtu anakuja like, let's say for example myself and my boyfriend, niko na shida with my friends or around someone. I'll just call him and meet up and tell me everything because he decided to be with me. So it is something that we are bonding together and we want something to build. So if he knows this and he knows this, then he's able to help you. But if you continue hiding things from him, he will never understand you. That is why anasemanga ati mbona siku understand, because you're not trying to help them. Try to make yourself trust people.
We go ahead with the text and the replies. I have someone from Nyeri. He's called Sam. It hurts most when someone who means everything to you think nothing of you. Here I think I'd have to break you, sababu unajua sasa maybe alikuwa kwa mapenzi lakini partner wake hakuwa kwa mapenzi yake. Another one from Riru. She's called Millicent. I'm tired of getting my hopes up for things that will never happen. What should I do? The last one from Joe. The best feeling is when someone appreciates everything about you that someone else took for granted. But the other thing is, what of somebody when I think about that our relationship, what's going to happen?
So, 3 questions there. The first one, you love someone. That is why I say don't give your heart, because it will be broken, and you will not have any other love in your heart to give. It will be like everyone else I give, you take just for granted. So don't give that love fully. Just keep a love that is why you say love your neighbors, you love yourself. So then you start by loving yourself, then you love your neighbor, because you cannot have that. You cannot say that you don't have love in yourself and you can give that to someone else. So you love yourself first before giving love to someone else. Combine that love to make it something great, but don't love fully. But love, usionyeshane ati sasa love fully ati sasa kuonyesha. Show that love, but don't give it to an extent that mtu anaona unaweza kabila mimi. That is what it is. As in it comes up like huyu mtu haizi fanya anything without you. So you give that love and they take that love for granted. When they grasp it and they see that, they grasp it. It's like mosquito kichukua sunaiua tu, and after they take it, they'll kill it slowly by slowly. If that person was just there for just a time to spend with you, ama for satisfaction things, or just to get as in mtu watu anataka kupeleka outside, it will be like that.
And there's another question. Nimeishi kupokea threats, nifanye aje? By John Kosgei. And then the other one, there was this song of Vijana Mwache Mihadarati. Does it come about with the love issues? Yes.
No, mihadarati. I guess
As you said before, guys go to club because of depressions and everything. So that's because of love. So is it Vijana Mwache Mihadarati because of love, or wanaambiwa in another perspective?
It is in both perspectives, because unaonanga kiasi anaenda huko, ama because they feel low wanaenda huko, ama because wamepoteza job. There's so many reasons that you can go and drink, but that doesn't mean that every time you have to go and drink. Find someone you trust, talk to them. Maybe that eases. Like for example myself, if I feel depressed, I just write it down. After I write it down, I tear it apart. After I tear it apart, it is gone now. Or you cry, just cry. Hata kwa mazishi unaambianga usilie, but cry, because when you cry you let it go, but when you hold it inside it will eat you up. So just find someone to tell, but then because ukikunywa itaisha saa hiyo lakini itakurudia kesho.
So what's your advice to the audience from NIBS Technical College and the person who's watching us from NIBS TV?
Love is hard, but love is beautiful. No matter how hard you try to make it beautiful, it will always have a way of coming back to you in a hard way and in a difficult and complicated way. So find a way in which you can focus on what it is going to make a benefit in your life than what it will bring to you. As in, wewe make an impact in that relationship. Do your part as that person. And when you do that part, hata ukitoka kwa hiyo relationship utasema mimi si mimi niko na makosa, ni yeye, because hakufanya chenye alikuwa anafai kufanya. Wewe ulishafanya part yako.
Now as our guest, maybe you want to say hi to your friends outside? Yes.
Yeah, so maybe you can find me on YouTube or Twitter, and you can just call me 0782816980, and maybe you can find some quotes that will help you there. Or maybe you can find me in an office at Riru, and you can come. If you don't have any internet connection, you can come, we have a talk if you want it in private and not in public.
Thank you so much. As you've heard, now our audience, love is beautiful, but in some circumstances love is not beautiful. It will depend on how you're taking love in your life. Thank you so much, our viewer, for watching NIBS TV, where we all talk about strength of a woman, and today's topic was relationship. Next time we'll have another topic. I thank my crew members, my camera people, and my director. See you next time, the same person.